Jair Bolsonaro was once Brazil's most powerful man and a figurehead for global far-right politics. But his political future could be over for good.
News out of Brazil.
Former Brazilian President Jair Bolsonaro.
Brazil's Supreme Court is ordered for a trial
over an alleged attempted coup.
Bolsonaro's banned from running for office until 2030, and he is going to be on trial for allegedly attempting to stage a coup after losing the 2022 election to the current president, Lula da Silva. There are other charges in there too, and if the trial goes against him, Bolsonaro could be facing over 20 years in prison. So, with a man who's been so dominant out of the picture, the big question is, what's next for Brazil's far right?
Bolsonaro is a big political actor for the right wing of Brazilian politics, and all of the other political right-wing politics are trying to understand how to behave.
Now, let's break this down. Bolsonaro has been, by far, Brazil's most popular right-wing leader in recent history, so much so that there is a specific term for his politics, Bolsonarism. But while around 30% of Brazilian voters lean to the right, just a third of them support Bolsonaro specifically. So, Bolsonarism really isn't the same as Brazil's broader right-wing base, but it's still a political reality, and it needs a new leader.
Not necessarily all the right wing like Bolsonaro. I think it's a lot about the right wing reorganizing itself.
When it comes to contenders, first, there's the family. Bolsonaro's wife, Michele, and his son, Eduardo. Michele is positioning herself as an alternative to her husband for the 2026 presidential election, and a recent poll has her as the top conservative challenger to Lula. Then there's Eduardo, who is seen as an ally of Donald Trump's inner circle. He's moved to the US to drum up support and says he intends to seek asylum there.
And his son, who's a friend of mine, Brazilian Chamber of Deputies, Eduardo Bolsonaro.
Another potentially strong contender is Tarcísio de Freitas, the governor of Sao Paulo.
These three have been proposed and they are currently being probed as successors, but none of them has yet managed to achieve the same binding force between Bolsonaristas that Bolsonaro himself.
Others in the mix are Ronaldo Caiado, governor of the state of Goiás, and Ratinho Jr., the governor of Paraná, who presents himself as a moderate bridge between Bolsonaro and Lula. Bolsonaro and his far-right camp have a little over a year to regroup before Brazil chooses its next president in October 2026. Lula's up for re-election. His numbers are strong, and whoever succeeds Bolsonaro has their work cut out. So, can they swing Brazil back to the right?
The right still doesn't know around which can coalesce. But should Lula run? According to surveys, Lula would be strong enough to beat, yet at least right now, any candidate that the right eventually brought forth.